Who doesn't like a bit of Wizball on the C64? I know it's one of my favourite games. Probably my top 10 of all time favourite video games. And a top 1 on the C64. Weird game. Part shooter, part kind of puzzler, part exploration. Wonderful game. But of course there have been some newer games out recently, homebrews like this one, so maybe I'll switch this off and show you something like that. I said maybe I'll switch you off and show you. Oh, of course, I almost forgot. I'm playing Wizball on that A64 GS. Would you Adam and Eve it? Who'd have thought this would be possible? I think I'm the first person to ever do this since the Big Bang. I'm playing Wizball on the GS. You funny little thing, aren't you, eh? So how am I doing that? Well, I'm using the Ultimate 2, which I didn't know whether it was going to work or not, to be honest, or whether it was a good idea to even try it, but I thought, sod it, I'll pop it in, switch it on and off. If it looks dodgy, then never touch it again. I was actually inspired because I tried the Easy Flash 3 on this thing yesterday before bed, and yeah, the menu comes up. You have problems because there's no keyboard, but it works. So I thought I'd try the same with this, and lo and behold, look at this bad boy. It works just fine. So suddenly it's becoming a slightly more plausible modern retro console C64 gaming system. And I'm just totally blown away by this. I don't know what the implications are, what the possibilities might be. I mean, I have two 32GB memory sticks in there, plus it's connected to my hi-fi with 6-channel stereo SID, and I haven't really had a chance to really think about all the possibilities of what could be done with this, but it's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, pop it in and away we go. There's some golf here. No big surprise, we can play standard. I mean, this is just really the same as putting in a normal old Commodore cartridge. But of course, we can play homebrew cartridges like I have in my collection, because they've kindly at RGCD decided to make the games keyboardless for GS owners like myself now. So that does make it a fairly plausible modern system if you don't want to buy a Commodore 64, which I don't recommend. I recommend a Commodore 64, I mean, I don't recommend buying just this. If you want to get into C64 gaming, stick with the bread bin, but nice little kind of novelty. Mind-blowing, because of course there's a lot of stuff that you won't be able to buy on cartridge. Let's see, have I got Prince of Persia here? Prince of Persia was kind of remixed for cartridge, and it's fantastic. That's cartridge only, I believe. Games like this, Mayhem in Monsterland. Yeah, the only thing is sometimes, I think it's not this, it's the Ultimate 2. I don't know if it's my file system, but sometimes I find things get a bit fiddly on it. Don't forget the 64 is not designed for this. It worked earlier, so it should work. Yep. And you probably can't hear, I'm sure you can't, but it sounds amazing through hi-fi with this stereo SID effect. dual SIDs. With simulated stereo, I think. Look at that, I mean, this is incredible stuff. Well, I know at the end of the day it is a C64 inside, so I guess we shouldn't be too surprised, but there's just something about getting this to work that's mind-blowing. Even if it crashes occasionally. So I'm thinking the Easy Flash 1, not 3, the one I have, would work pretty well in this. You'd have to obviously get your games on there, but the Easy Flash 1 has an easy menu system, like this kind of thing. The Easy Flash 3 needs the keyboard, unfortunately. The only snag is a lot of games are cracks, and they have little crack throws that ask you to press H or T for high score trainer, so you can't get past those. Behave, you naughty little thing. But look at this thing, it looks awesome. I think it looks anyway. What else can I show you? Ah, the new Ghosts and Goblins and Commando. These are fantastic remakes. Hopefully we can get through without the keyboard. I think so. Looks like it might be joystick friendly. Yes, it is. I've covered this in my Halloween video.